classic rural comedies, facts, and trivia. Appreciate you stopping by today's video. A few pearls. Get it? Mini pearl. Pun intended. A few pearls about Hee Haw. Story shared in an article in Nashville, Tennessee, a newspaper famously illustrated the show's popularity. The story goes, a hospital in East Texas called a woman named Mrs. Cully to inform her that her husband had been in an accident and had been brought to the hospital with a broken leg and other injuries. The nurse asked her to come at once. Mrs. Cully replied, "Thank you for calling, honey, but I can't come right now. Hee Haw's on." String Bean, who was an original cast member, was murdered in 1973. He was one of the most popular artists on the Grand Ole Opry. He and his wife were shot dead in their homes one night after returning home from the Opry. Their bodies were found the following day by their neighbor, Grandpa Jones. Series regular Linda Thompson dated Elvis Presley for 4 years. She later married Bruce Jenner, who's now Caitlyn. Figure that one out. And they had 2 sons. Her subsequent marriage was to music powerhouse David Foster, and she has written or co-written several successful songs. Susan Ray appeared on Hee Haw for 9 seasons. She was a singer whose first break was provided by host Buck Owens. She recorded 3 top 30 albums with Owens, plus a Christmas album. As a solo artist, she had 4 top 10 hits. I've Got a Happy Heart, Pity Pity Patter, What You Gonna Do with a Dog Like That, and her signature song, LA International Airport. 3 of her solo albums reached the top 10 on the country charts. Lulu Roman was born Bertha Louise Habel in a Texas home for unwed mothers and placed in an orphanage. While a cast member of Hee Haw, she battled drug addiction. She got sober and became a Christian, which led to a successful stint as a gospel singer. In '99, Lulu was inducted into the Country Gospel Music Hall of Fame. She was nominated for a Dove Award in 2002. Her project 7 times hit number 2 on the Cashbox chart. Co-host Roy Clark had an incredible music career, but also had an acting one as well. He played a dancer in a 1968 film, Funny Girl, appeared on Beverly Hillbillies 3 times as Cousin Roy and Mother Myrtle, and made guest appearances on Love American Style, The Odd Couple, and the soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful. Junior Samples was a carpenter and sometimes a stock car driver. He became a comedian after the success of his fishing story on a radio program, which became a 1966 record, World's Biggest Whopper. Samples was once arrested in his hometown of Cumming, Georgia, for showing up drunk at the local jail to bail out a friend who had been arrested for drunk driving. Co-host Buck Owens once supported himself as a truck driver. He had 21 number 1 hits on the country charts and was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Elvis Presley's dad, Vernon, made a cameo appearance on the show after the singer's death. He shared with the audience that Elvis had been a big fan. Funny story, and not so funny. I had a friend who had a car wreck. He was drinking, and he wrecked into someone's front yard, and they offered to get him towed home and get him taken home. No, he wanted to call the police. So they called the police. And I was driving around town drinking a few beers, and the police stopped me and asked me how much I had to drink. I said a couple, which is a lie. And then they said, well, your friend's out to the courthouse. You can go out there and get him, or they're going to take him on to jail. So I went out there. Luckily, his father had already been there to pick him up because I was so drunk that I would have wound up right with him. Bad Bob. Been 29 years since I've been drank my last beer, by the way. All I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed us. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you. And I am praying for you.